A cruelty-free Korean beauty skincare routine for glowing glass skin. Annyeong! I am so excited to bring you today's video because we are talking about Korean beauty, as well as featuring products that are all cruelty-free, which is sad to say, it's actually kind of hard to find. A lot of Korean beauty routines are known to have 15 to 20 steps. This one only has 10, so it's manageable. You don't need to spend the price of a Tesla on your face. These products are affordable because of Stylevana, which we'll talk about later in the video, but what you need to know is what skin type this is for, what you can expect if you do start using some of these products. Let's start off with a nighttime routine because I don't care if you are a Korean beauty, if you're a French beauty, if you're a Zimbabwean beauty, you need to remove your makeup at the end of the day. And this is one of the best cleansers to do so. This is the All Clean Balm from Heimish. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is so therapeutic to use. It comes with a spatula for hygiene, but it starts off as this balm-like texture that starts to break down in your hands to an oil. And then once you start to rub it into your skin, it becomes this milky cleanser. It breaks down makeup, it breaks down dirt, it gets oil out of your pores, but it doesn't strip your skin. Its main ingredient is ethyl hexyl palmitate. This is really good for maintaining the skin's barrier function. So again, giving you a clean, but keeping your hydration and your moisture locked in, so you're not damaging your skin barrier. On top of that, ethyl hexyl palmitate doesn't create a film or anything sticky on the skin the way some other oils do. So I wouldn't call this an oil cleanser, but I wouldn't call it a balm cleanser. It's like, I don't know, it's like a magical melting cloud concoction, and I love this stuff. This does have shea butter as well, which is probably what's giving it some of that hydration, but it also has tea tree, lavender, and bergamot. So if you are sensitive to plant extracts, please keep that in mind. But if you're looking to rub a fluffy, melting cloud that was made in Korea onto your beautiful cheeks, this is what you would want to use to do it. Next, it's time to tone. And can I just say, when I was looking through the Stylevana website at different toners and different formulas, I was shocked at how many K-beauty brands actually do toners right. The problem with toners is that a lot of them have alcohol in them, and drying alcohol can be very stripping and damaging to the skin. For the good toners, a lot of them have water, which is again the universal solvent when we're talking about cosmetic chemistry, and it's not a bad ingredient. But a lot of these K-beauty brands, they weren't using alcohol and they weren't even using water. They're actually using liquid extracts, such as this one from Avocado, as well as amino acids. This is from FRUDIA, again hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's the Avocado Relief Essence Toner, and this is really cool because it does come out as a more milky toner. You smooth it onto the skin and it just makes your pores smile. Again, if we turn and learn, it has avocado extract and amino acids at 76% of this instead of water, which is amazing. And I'm like, why aren't American and French and frickin' Russian beauty companies doing this? Inside of here, we also have glycerin, which is super hydrating, and then next is propanediol. This helps all of the good stuff like the amino acids in avocado penetrate deep into the skin. It has vitamin B5, also known as panthenol, as well as one of my favorite ingredients, jojoba. This is definitely a hydrating toner, so again, as we're working towards that glass skin or that plump, hydrated look, this is definitely a win. And this is something that I might want to try swapping out my ordinary toner for. That's a huge statement, by the way. Like, that means something. Very excited for this. Next, at the end of the day, you need to go in with that vitamin C. When we're out and about throughout the day, we are exposed to the sun, there is environmental damage going on, and at night is the perfect time to repair that. Vitamin C is known to bring brightness and glow to the skin, and because it's an antioxidant, it can also help with a little bit of that damage that we get throughout the day from radical oxygen species. So especially if you've been outside or if you've had a little bit of extra sun exposure, this is what you want to go in with at night. This is the Vitamin C Serum from PURITO. It has that 5% vitamin C, it has hyaluronic acid, but it also has adenosine. Fun fact, we actually use adenosine in medicine to treat different heart problems, but on the skin it can be used to treat wrinkles. This also has arginine, which is an amino acid that can really help to, again, fight that free radical damage that comes from the sun and the pollution and the outdoors. And at the end of the night, this is an antioxidant vitamin C boost to help you reduce the damage that happened throughout the day. This serum is from a brand called Logically Skin, and I am so excited about this. This is the Aquatide Resurfacing Serum, and it's actually using research that won a Nobel Prize in Medicine back in 2016. Autophagy is what won this Nobel Prize, as well as what they have tried to infuse into this serum. And let's talk about what that means. We get older, and as the cells in our body get older, they start to die. We're talking talking skin, we're also talking lungs and stomach and everything else that makes up you. We've known for years that when the body senses that its cells aren't working properly, it goes through something called apoptosis, basically programmed cell death, where it says, hey, this one isn't working properly, let's get rid of it. Well, in 2016, this process of cell autophagy was discovered. Essentially, it's the body recycling the cells instead of just getting rid of them. Instead of saying, you're not working anymore, get them out of here, it's saying, they're not working. How can we fix this? How can we rebuild it? Or how can we take these parts and put them somewhere else useful in the body? This is an absolute breakthrough in medicine, obviously, but this skincare line, Logically Skin, decided to use that science and put it into these products. It's a wrinkle reducing and lifting serum, but when we actually look at the ingredients, it's also got niacinamide, that vitamin B3, which is really great for redness. It's also got both sodium hyaluronate and hyaluronic acid. Remember, we've done a video breaking down the difference between sodium hyaluronate and hyaluronic acid, and why most companies only put sodium hyaluronate in their products, but they label it as HA. This product is actually using both, which is fantastic to see. It goes onto the skin like a super absorbent dewdrop. It's like a little drop of rain, but extra hydrating. And because of all the benefits and the science that they're claiming to put into this product, I have hopes for it. Again, we don't have clinical studies on this, so I wouldn't call this medical grade skincare. And being really blunt here, but like, I don't want some Karen using this and thinking that she can reverse the 15 years of sun damage that she did sitting in a tanning bed. But this does seem like a promising serum, and I would recommend you look into the science because it's fascinating. Now that we put all this amazing stuff on our face, we gotta lock it in. Instead of just using a moisturizer, this is a skin barrier night sleeping pack. It's from PURITO, and it's specifically called the Cica Barrier Sleeping Pack. It's a confusing name, but remember, turn and learn, because the ingredients here are good. This is a lightweight gel-like cream that really absorbs into the skin, but it also creates that little layer of protection so that while you're sleeping, your skincare can get to work. Remember from this video that your skin can repair up to 3 times faster when you're asleep. And while it's doing that, we don't want to disrupt it, but we want to give it a helping hand if it needs it. Especially if your skin barrier is compromised or you're lacking moisture or just that like plump bounciness, this has ingredients that can help. One of the best things in here that I don't know why they don't put it smack dab on the front is the fact that this has ceramide NP at 3,000 parts per million. Now, if you're new to this channel, you're probably like, what the f is she talking about? But if you've been here, you know that ceramides are amazing. They're made by your skin, they help stop transepidermal water loss, they help your skin maintain its structure and its integrity, and it's relatively difficult to come by cruelty-free ceramides at a high concentration. And this is at 3,000 parts per million! Yes, PURITO! Thank you! 감사합니다! On top of these beautiful ceramides, this also has shea butter as well as oils such as coconut and squalane. And then it's got an ingredient in here that I've been noticing in a lot of different K-beauty skincare products. It's Centella asiatica. It's basically tiger grass, and I've seen it in a lot of K-beauty products, and I'm like, okay, so what is up with this? Essentially, when we look into the science of it, it looks like it has the potential to soothe irritated skin or skin that is super sensitive. So we can't say that for sure, because again, we don't have medical studies, but if you are looking for a moisturizer or a night mask that is really going to impart this hydration into your skin, give you some of this Centella asiatica, as well as your ceramides and your shea butter, this is it. And again, your skin supports you, you should support it, especially while it's repairing while you're sleeping. And then it's time to talk about the morning, and ooh, do I have some Korean goodies for you, including sunscreen. I could not wait for this to arrive. Stylevana only takes maybe 6 to 14 days to ship from Korea to here, and I was on my toes waiting for this sunscreen the entire time. Also, today is 100 degrees outside, so I need it. Speaking of first, when it comes to the day, I don't even have a daytime cleanser. Why, you say? Well, I don't personally wash my face in the morning. There are other doctors and dermatologists who don't wash their face in the morning either. And looking at how great our nighttime skincare routine is, we didn't get super dirty or nasty. We really don't need to cleanse our skin. If you want, you can rinse with water, you can use a cleanser, you can use a balm, but everything we did at night really sets us up to have great skin in the morning. That's why I would say go straight in with a toner. This is the Sioris Time is Running Out Mist. And again, just like this other avocado essence, when we turn it around, the first ingredient isn't alcohol, thank God. The first ingredient isn't even water. It's yuzu water, which is a literal citrus fruit extract, which by the way, if you buy from Trader Joe's, their yuzu salad sauce, it is delicious. Don't put that on your face, it's spicy, it'll burn. This has yuzu in it. Put this on your face instead. It also has macadamia nut seed oil, which is super high in omega-9. Specifically, macadamia nut oil has like 55% oleic acid, which is fantastic for sunburns, for sensitive skin, and for keeping your skin's natural barrier function intact. It also has one of my favorite oils, jojoba oil, which kind of mimics the oil that our skin naturally produces, but it does that without including the cholesterol or the wax that our face likes to naturally produce, which turns into breakouts, like this one. Fun times. Fun times. After you have spritzed this onto your pretty zygomatic process, it's time to go in with a serum. This is a super hydrating hyaluronic acid one that actually combines it with water, meaning it's a hyaluronic acid that shouldn't dry out your skin. Hyaluronic acid is known as a humectant, aka it holds onto moisture. People love it to plump the skin and to make the skin look dewy and fresh, but did you know that in some people, it actually dries the skin out more? There's a video on how that all works here. You can open it in a new tab or save it to your watch later list so you can watch it right after this one. But when it comes to this serum, it has ingredients that prehydrates the hyaluronic acid, so it's giving your skin the hydrated form that it can actually use. Similar to the night serum, this formula has both hyaluronic acid and sodium hyaluronate. So again, it's really rare to find both of them, but this one has it, and it's already pre-combined with that water. On top of that, there's other really moisturizing ingredients in here, such as oat. It is specifically oat kernel extract as well as beta-glucans, which really hold on to water and moisture and impart it into your skin. It's also got good old niacinamide, one of my favorite B vitamins, which again can really help with that redness in the skin. After you have used this to make your skin plumper than a pillow, you can go in with an eye cream. What? You're probably freaking out. Oh my god, Cassandra and an eye cream? I know. Again, I attack eye creams because they are basically overpriced moisturizers. This right here is just another overpriced moisturizer. But there are still people in our comments section saying, Cassandra, what eye cream do you recommend? Or which one can I use? Please recommend something. Some people just want to use an eye cream. There are very few that I would recommend, and this is one of them. Is it my favorite eye cream? No. But do I think it works? Decently. Again, when we look at the ingredients, it really has ingredients that you'll find in a moisturizer, so I don't think you should pay extra for it. But if you feel that your K-beauty routine wouldn't be perfect without one, this is one that I wouldn't absolutely break my teeth off of from cringing if you used. This is the PURITO Centella Green Level Eye Cream. Again, it has that Centella asiatica extract. And then it does have different acids and peptides to kind of firm that under eye area. Again, this is one that I would use if you're concerned about wrinkles. I don't see anything in here that's gonna do a lot for puffiness or for dark color or pigmentation. But if you do have fine lines and wrinkles and need a little bit of luminosity and smoothing, it's definitely not as bad as La Mer. After you have applied this underneath your eyes and made me roll my eyeballs, you can go in with a moisturizer. And this is actually a really lightweight calming gel that I think is great for use during the daytime. Again, it has that Centella asiatica, that tiger grass. And on top of that, it's also got tea tree leaf water at 10%, which can help stop breakouts from forming or from happening. I want to make it clear this is tea tree leaf water, not tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is antibacterial and antimicrobial, but some people don't like the smell, and some people find that it's a little bit too much for their skin. So this is just the tea tree leaf water, which is gentler. On top of that, it's got our niacinamide, that lovely vitamin B3, and it's all packed into this lightweight gel that really smooths onto the skin nicely. The base of it is butylene glycol, trimethicone, and cyclopentasiloxane, so this does smooth onto the skin really nice. It kind of feels like a makeup primer. It's essentially infusing those ingredients into the skin and then creating a little protective barrier to protect your skin throughout the day. Speaking of protection, the most important step of a skincare routine, and one of my favorites, sunscreen! This is so exciting. This is from Make Prem. It is the UV Defense Me SPF 50 PA++++++++++ Blu-ray Sun Fluid. And can you just see how large this is? It's 200 milliliters, which is 6.76 fluid ounces. Thank you. This is actually representative of the amount that I need if I'm applying properly and reapplying every 2 hours on my face. What's amazing about this sunscreen is that it isn't just sun protection for your skin, but they actually put other beneficial ingredients into the formula. So if you didn't want to use this as a moisturizer, this could kind of double up as your moisturizer because of how much great stuff is in here. The base of it is cyclomethicone, so again, it smooths onto the skin really nice. It kind of feels like a makeup primer, and it smooths out any pores or scars on the skin. The SPF 50 is coming from our old friend zinc oxide, which is again a mineral/physical sunscreen, which you know at this point is the type that I prefer. And then again, it's got that Centella asiatica as well as sodium hyaluronate. So again, more hydration, more skin soothing on top of our sun protection. I do find that I have to take a minute minute or so to rub this in. If I just apply it, it definitely gives me a white cast. But for my skin type, which is Fitzpatrick type 3, when I actually rub it in, it isn't an issue for me. If you have really dark skin and you're worried about flashback, you might want to look at something that is a little bit better suited for you. But overall, the ingredients in this were so worth waiting for this to start in Korea, transverse across the entire Pacific Ocean, and make it to me. I'm so excited about this. I'm also so happy to share this information with you. And again, because we have sponsors like Stylevana, it allows me to create the scientifically backed content for free. And it allows me to give away free skincare to you. And yes, I pay for that, including the shipping internationally, wherever the winner is, all on my own, every single week. So watch those ads all the way through when they play and come say hi. 감사합니다. If you learned a little something, turn that like button as blue as this cap because it does help the YouTube algorithm. And overall, make sure that you whoosh that subscribe button if you haven't already. Always remember to be beautiful inside and out, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.